was popping, y'all. If there's one thing that DDG does not play about, it's his internet presence, his followers. And being called a botter is not something that he is letting go lightly, and he's going to take to hands to solve it. But it's not going to be his own hands. And this beef goes on with XQC, who won Streamer of the Decade. And I don't know how real the beef is. I wouldn't say it's as nearly as bad as the beef that he had with Reggie, a little Rodney's son. And it's definitely not like the beef that he had with Bruce Drop Him Off, which is less than the Lil Rodney son situation. But I would say that this really started to kick off in August when DDG got clowned for being broke, and a Bruce Drop Him Off meme got brought into play when they were on a call with Mr. Beast and Aiden Ross. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Hey, anybody trying to match $1 million?
Yes, Didi, you put up an M right now. Put up a ticket right now, Didi.
Yeah, Didi, we saw your income on Twitter, buddy. What was that, like $360K a month? Come on, man. This is why I work for you. You know what? Hey, you know what, Jimmy? Give me one title of a DDG song right now. I'll donate 50K extra. Fast, 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Really? Do bang, you're dead. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So what are we doing?
I'll tell you what. I'll do 400K. Check it out though. X does 400K. Train does 400K.
Now this is straight up hilarious. You're talking about DDG flexing his income, and you know this is big bank take low bank right here. This is DDG. If this wasn't public, DDG would be calling XQC big bro, big brother, after something like this, because XQC is worth north of 9 figures, maybe multiple 9 figures, and he's telling Mr. Beast, yo, Mr. Beast, I'll donate 50K if you can name one DDG song in 3 seconds. So he amended what Bruce Drop Him Off initially said, which was gun to your head, name 5 DDG songs. Bang, you're dead. I survived, actually, in the previous video that I did. So this is just a little bit of good fun back and forth. There wasn't any animosity here. But things started to ramp up a bit because in August, later that month, XQC started going on and talking about people that are faking their numbers. He's saying a lot of people are botted. So he took a quick cursory overview on DDG's numbers. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
DDG. I don't like how they count viewers. Yeah, maybe they changed how viewer counted it, but yeah. That's actually pretty solid. It would have went into effect on the 21st, right? He just hasn't streamed yesterday. It actually seemed pretty solid. Let's just check the curves. Yeah, how about instead of doing the numbers, we check the curves instead? See if there's any change in, like... That's crazy though. I don't even know what that is. Wait.
So initially he wasn't too certain, but after looking at the graph, it looked odd to him at the 52-second mark in particular that the views all of a sudden spiked, and they spiked up to 20,000. He's like, wait, hold on. And then they slowly decreased after that. So there was that. And then there was XQC reacting to a Your Rage clip and saying that there was a big streamer that's being botted. He didn't say the streamer is botting. And I'm going to play you guys the clip right now.
Right now, that literally told me, I'm not going to say his name because he can come out and say it when he wants to say it. He's probably going to say it soon. That he's being botted. Yet he didn't get hit. He's a top streamer that has been being botted for months.
Now, go look at the stats and go find out who it is, right? When we find who it is, we need to put the name out there, and then we need to pressure that person. When that person is pressured, then yo, they better get mad at him. They better get mad at Rage for throwing some shade at him. They better get mad. Yeah, they're gonna get mad surely, right? and they're gonna sell out business, and they're gonna get mad at your age for calling him out. Also, about a number of people or whatever. And how many 40K streamers are there out there? Not a lot. You could probably just figure it out right now. I'll actually, I'll do it myself. Okay, you got me. It's DDG. I said it. I was pressured by forces out there that are going like I had to say it's based on what he said. I'm making the. I think he's probably anything at DDG. But
so here, XQC is addressing your outrageous statement. He's like, listen, I'm going to say it. It's DDG. And a lot of people were thinking about it like, DDG's numbers did start going crazy. And it would make sense because the numbers didn't, the numbers did add up to the social media presence because DDG was everywhere. But this was during DDG's Are You My Balls show that he put a lot of production into. And it was like a crescendo of everything that DDG had done building up to this point during the year. Like DDG was in the Into Deep show with Blackboy Max. DDG was on Streamer University. DDG was a part of all of these different events. He introduced India Love. He had Wendy Ortiz on the stream. He really brought her into the streaming game. And he responded to the accusations the first time of view botting from XQC. And I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Oh, you said I'm botting. Listen. Yeah, I do not care enough to bot no goddamn views. You think if I'm spending all this money, bro, you think I'm finna pay for some goddamn bots? I don't care that much. I do not care that much. For if a bot, bro, if a is botting his views, give it up. It's not that serious, bro. We're streaming, like. And see me stream for 5 months straight, bro. Like, I seen me gain 400,000 followers in 3 days. It's like, I just don't care that much about. I love streaming, but this isn't my This nigga been streaming for 30 years. You know what I mean?
So I don't think DDG was taking this so serious, but what would happen is XQC in September. He takes a little bit more shots. And Aiden Ross is changing his brand risk fighting event. Previously, he just had up-and-comers or people that were, like, for example, he would have the Island Boys fight or one of the Island Boys fight Charleston White, things like that. But he wanted to switch it up a little bit, and he wanted to see if he could get people serious because the last event, I don't want to say it's a disaster, but it left a sour taste in Aiden's mouth. He felt like people weren't taking it serious. He felt like people were taking advantage of him, and he lost his best boxer, Scam Likely, partially because he didn't want to pay him more, but the guy really wanted to get paid more because he felt like people weren't taking the event serious, and he got a better offer. So the new plan that Aiden Ross had is having streamers pick a individual from their community to fight against another streamer's community. And what better than DDG? Because XQC calls out DDG for botting, or had been calling out DDG for botting. There's a little bit of a back and forth. But he said it's either your rage or DDG.
You have a couple days. But check it out, though. I have to put you against, I think, DDG's community.
DDG?
Yeah, so DDG's going to get somebody from his community to fight someone from your community.
Well, I mean, find DDG. I need to find a suitable robot to fight one of his flankers.
Either DDG or your rage.
Oh, your rage. Definitely your rage.
And we didn't get any confirmation of who it was going to be until just the other day when DDG announced it himself. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
But I'm going to tell y'all who we fighting. Shazam. I've been waiting to touch. Well, I've been waiting for these. I've been keeping quiet. I've been keeping it cool. Pro Day DJ, you got a slap head. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck who they got. The community that we are fighting in our first calm brand risk event is XQC. Shazam. Now, XQC has been accusing me of botting my streams when y'all know damn well I don't give a to bot my. I don't care. Why would I pay to make money? Makes 0 sense.
Shazam.
So I want Pro Day DJ. I want you to beat the out of whoever XQC pick. I'm talking about beat the out of this. I'm gonna be in your corner the whole time talking to that till he feels.
Here we have DDG excited, and DDG is a trash talker in real life too. So if he's in real life on the other corner of XQC, I can imagine. Can you imagine XQC being in the corner of a boxer? I don't even know who he's gonna get out of his audience. I know there's for sure a good boxer in XQC's audience. When you've got an audience that big, when you're streamer of the decade, there's probably a pro boxer that's consistently watching XQC. But I think they're going to try to figure out the skill levels to make sure that there's not too big of a mismatch. But hey, DDG here, he's going to be yelling at that guy if he doesn't get it handled. And I do like the stakes here because there's stakes between their communities because he's accusing him of botting. And botting is not something like... He's not talking about his family. He's not talking about his career. Well, you could say botting is a part of his career, but XQC gives a hilarious response to the call out, or not the call out, but the official announcement of the fight. And I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Who they got? The community that we are fighting in our first calm brand risk event is XQC.
Shazam.
Now, XQC has been accusing me of botting my streams when y'all know damn well I don't give a
No, I take it all back. I've watched some of his recent streams. I don't think he's botting anymore. It's all good. We can clear that out of the way. I'm just kidding.
I don't care.
I'm just
kidding.
kidding.
To make money makes 0 sense.
Shazam.
So, I want Pro Day DJ. I want you to beat the out of whoever XQC pick.
So here, he says that he takes it back, that DDG's numbers are real, but this is the funny thing. He's not saying that DDG wasn't botting because this caption says XQC responds to DDG and says he believes DDG is no longer view botting after the recent numbers he's been pulling. What recent numbers has DDG been pulling? Well, if you take a quick look at the Twitch tracker, you could see this gigantic fall. Like this is, like I said, this is like King the Cod. This is one of the biggest roller coasters, one of the biggest roller coaster drops. It's damn near a, what is that? Almost a 90-degree angle, dropping to 7,000 average viewers after having been at 20-something thousand. You're already popping. Like, why wouldn't you juice your stuff? If you've got 10K, why not give yourself 25K and make yourself seem crazy lit? It makes sense. And then more people are going to watch you, more real people, and then you make more. So there is an incentive there for DDG. And the thing is, people would say, like, yo, why doesn't DDG keep botting? Well, if the top of the category is Kai Cenat and he's got 150K, sometimes 200K viewers, if DDG bots to compete with that, people are going to see right through. They're like, yo, your chat's moving at breakneck speed, DDG. What's going on? We see 10 chats every 10 seconds. There's 25 people in the chat versus the chats that are flying on Kai Cenat's stream. What's going on here? But I'm looking forward to this fight. There's going to be a lot of trash talking. I'm wondering what other communities Aiden's going to put together because he's also trying to get this event done as soon as possible. He's trying to move it all along quick. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Who do you think is going to win? XQC's challenger, which we haven't gotten yet, or DDG? And do you think this is a better route for Adin Ross to take with brand risk? I think this is great. You get storylines of streamers beefing, but people have to fight on their behalf, so they're tied a little bit, and you get to see the frustration knowing that they can't be in the ring to do it themselves. Not that they're professionals or they're elite fighters or anything, but just the coaching aspect is a lot different than the participation. And some of these people were never going to box. We were never going to see XQC get in the ring. We already saw DDG get in the ring and put the hands on people. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one.